that Gendry?
No, Erling,
No,
this is
no.
not Gendry.
Gendry died.
No, he did not.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Cedric. No, he didn't.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
listen to that mongrel. Such a troll.
Hi, friends! Welcome to Forge of Lore. We tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. Folks, I know it's short notice, but tomorrow, May 16th, Sam, Josh, Emmy, and I are joining Rulebook Optional for the finale of Golden Steam! The amazing DM Drew will be guiding us, along with the lovely Kate, through the epic conclusion of an awesome story about the birth of AI, sounds familiar, in his dope steampunk noir setting. How cool! If it's not too late, you can catch us tomorrow live at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/rulebookoptional. Otherwise, check the VOD, link in the description. Hey, speaking of AI, our heroes have some decisions to make. So let's play some D&D. Roll it. Do you guys remember when you uncovered the truth about the gods? Nifrim learned who owned her Fregna device. Marcus tried protecting his god by smashing. Gunny argued to press all the buttons, and Cedric spilled all the beans to Minni. I'm sure it's fine. Your group is currently in an old high-tech facility built by the Ymir, the advanced civilization that accidentally killed themselves off long ago. You learn that their civilization was run by an organization called Valkyr, until rebellion rose up against them. That rebellion unintentionally released a viral weapon developed by Valkyr, killing everyone. It seems the virus attacked the Utvarpa, a genetic biological device in everyone's head, including yours, that kills the victim while also severing their connection to Valhalla, which turned out to be a digital singularity that people with an Utvarpa transfer to when they die. You came to this facility to begin the shutdown process of Minni, an AI being built by the Ymir with the job to find a cure for the virus, then bring back the Ymir that's stowed away in the singularity, waiting for the job to complete. Unfortunately, it seems the rebels somehow took out the waiting Ymir, leaving Minni to spend centuries trying to find a way to repopulate the planet. She eventually did with the current civilization of Thorns. Upon finding the terminal, one of two you need to complete the shutdown process, you were shocked to find the names of some of the Norse gods on that list, meaning the gods are actually AI beings as well. While arguing, Cedric decided to confront Minni. You then debated starting the process for the gods, just in case something goes wrong. While arguing, Cedric decided to confront Minni, looking for a reason to not shut her down. But in doing so, you told her exactly what you're doing, making her aware of the room, which she could not perceive at all, where the terminal resides. And that is where our story continues. Man, I'm nailing it today.
Can we get some oops emotes in chat?
Oops!
Oopsies.
So, you guys are currently in the room, the room where it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I should probably bring up
I'm still
Talespire.
I'm still
really
talking
off today.
to
Yes,
Minni, right?
You're outside talking to Minni. The rest of you
Okay.
are inside some sort of apartment or something off of the main control room. That Minni somehow can't see. It's where you found the terminal.
All right.
When we get to the actual screen, whenever.
Yeah,
it's
we're
up,
good. You can go ahead and start it up.
feel
I'm
free
bringing
to-
it up.
Feel free to read me in.
What?
Read you in. I mean, you're in.
Yeah.
You're in,
I
dog.
know I'm in, but I don't remember exactly where we left off last time.
Well, we really didn't, hit the button for Minni.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was like, all right, gotta complete the second step. And then you were out there talking to her.
Remember what the last thing we ended on?
No.
Nope, meant to check it out today.
Completely forgot.
Okay.
I think you were still talking, and I don't think we made a decision inside.
Yeah, nothing was decided yet.
Okay.
So, as I mentioned, you guys are in this room debating and listening to the conversation that Sidoric's having out with Minni.
Minni, a thought occurred to me while we were just talking about things that I totally remember.
Oh?
When did Hoðr go offline? When did he disappear?
Well, I'm not sure exactly when. However, I realized he was gone about... I'd say... 400 years ago?
After the Emir?
Yes.
Well, I'm not out there. She can't hear me, but...
Oh, whoops.
And also, I wasn't in character. What? Aw! Well, welcome in!
Welcome in, new friend. Thanks for joining us, Skald.
Hello.
400 years ago. So that was after the Emir, and it was during our Thorin's current civilization.
Current recorded history goes back 1,066 years.
So what does that tell us?
Like I dip my head into the room.
You guys hear that? Hoðr disappeared 400 years ago.
Yes, we heard.
Sort of disrespectful that you keep talking to them where I can't hear.
I'm sorry they don't want to come out, but I just was relaying the information that you just told me. Don't worry, I'm not talking crap.
I'm still here, so I assume that they haven't shut me down yet.
Minnie's the only one who can't see through this open doorway and hear through this open doorway. We can hear her just fine.
Yeah, you don't need to pop your head in there unless you don't want her to hear it.
Wait, so they don't... All right, I'm going to ask a
can hear
science
you.
question. I'm going to ask a science question here, right? If they're yelling, the sound waves of their voice would exit the room. Wouldn't she
Do they?
hear that? I mean...
Not if it's magic. Like
I mean,
a cone of
you hear
silence
it
sort of a thing.
outside of this room. You're not sure
Oh,
what's
that's
up with
true.
that.
That's weird.
Kinda.
I'm just Sidoric. I have nothing about sound waves. Well, Minni, you're right. We have not shut you down yet.
Perhaps,
Have you made a
perhaps,
decision yet?
perhaps we should lie to her. I don't think it would work. She'd probably not.
Yeah, weren't you
Believe
rolling
us.
a deception to...
I did. I did roll a deception because we did already flip the switch there, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And I told her that we didn't.
No, I thought the deception was for something else. You said you
think
don't know
so.
why something was happening.
I had asked
can't remember.
Sidoric to ask her if she feels any different.
But
Yeah,
to be
and she was like, "Why would I feel any different?"
Yeah,
and
that's
I was
what
just
you
like,
lied
"Oh, they're-
about.
That's right.
But technically, what you just said, all you said was you haven't shut her down yet.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That is true.
Well, there's been no decisions. Mainly because we're in a little bit of a moral conundrum,
Marcus.
and I think there might be a.
You are.
I just
That-
dropped my dice.
That sounds tough.
Marcus, do you think you could do it? Do you think you could lie to her?
About?
Tell her that we are still thinking and haven't made any decisions. What was that? Did somebody have a plane
no,
go through
that's
their room?
That's
No, the
lower.
The neighbor is mowing his yard at an extremely inconvenient time and right on the edge of the property.
That's okay.
Which is why I've been muted this whole time.
Is he passing your window and flicking you off? Because that would be hilarious.
Anyway.
And his mower is very old and very noisy.
Moving
Sure
on.
is. I'm not particularly terrible at deception, but I'm not the best at it. If I had to quantify it, it's a +5. What do you guys think? I'm afraid if we walk out there...
I also have a +5, if that's what you mean.
I'm afraid that if we walk out there and she feels no different, she is going to think that something is up, and she'll be ready for us the next place we go.
Or she'll just think that we gave up.
What are they saying?
They're discussing discussing the next steps here. I'm gonna deflect the question.
Boy.
We were here for a different reason than you thought we were. Why were you so hell-bent on stopping us when you didn't realize this is what we were here for?
Because you're here. I just know you're here to stop me. That's what you've been doing this whole time.
Well,
Rather annoyingly.
what else in here can stop you?
I don't know.
What did you think we were trying to do is what he's trying to say, right?
Did you pop your head out?
Are
No.
they talking again? So what now? What will it be?
Well, I'm just gonna keep telling her the truth. While we were in there, we logged into that account. The computer that's in that room that you aren't able to comprehend. Nifrim's armband logged in using someone. I suspect the owner.
General Jones?
General Jones.
That's why
And
you
if
asked
he-
about him.
He has access to this facility, very high level access, and we know where she got the armband, so we want to go investigate
Nifrim
that.
has the access of General Jones.
Oh, God.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Okay, can I just pop out? I need to unfuck this situation. Really quick.
What? Just keep talking. I love it. Keep it going.
I step out.
Minni and I are friends now. Oh. And I'm also going to act as surprised as Minni as he pops out. Oh, big shiny man. Hello.
Yeah, big and shiny. I get it.
I'm Big Dumb
Ooh.
Sideric. How are you? I was saying nothing intelligent prior.
Hi, Marcus.
Winks at Minni.
Hi.
Hi.
So, now that Genius has spilled way too many beans, get back in the fucking room.
Oh, did you say beans?
Get back in the fucking room!
Baked beans?
As Gunny eyeballs the doorway with everyone in it, and then eyeballs the machine, the computer.
I'm still there.
Yeah.
I have not
also
left this
turned it
terminal.
off.
Smashy
remember?
Man's not there. She didn't turn it off. She just pushed a back button.
Correct.
Yeah, so
Set
you
the main
can't get to
menu
any of the
currently.
buttons.
Yeah, I can. It's
Yeah,
No, you
there.
You
can't.
can read it.
Oh, I thought I backed
did
out
you log
completely.
out?
Yeah, like I
No,
backed out
I
completely
thought
so
you
that
said
no
that
one
you
could
just
touch
went
it.
past. You just went past the
I thought you
screen
went-
of.
I
Yeah,
thought you
that
went
was
to
my
the main
understanding.
menu. But you
Yeah.
can log out. There's a log out
No.
option.
No, the whole point was so that nobody could touch it. I can log back in, right? I'm assuming that's
You still have the icon on your Fragna.
sure. Yeah, no,
So,
the
yeah,
whole point
it's
was to
asking for a
make sure
login
no
prompt.
one could make a decision.
I
Nope.
thought the conversation was you just backed out so no one could accidentally touch any of the buttons. You
Oh
had
no,
to still
so
go
no one
through
could on
another menu.
purpose
I see.
touch any of the buttons.
Yeah, it's currently logged out then.
Listen,
saying,
table-
please provide credentials.
Table talk for a minute. I don't think so. She already can stop Emmy from accessing doors and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But she's never been able to
to actually mess with your Fregna device. And if she can't see that room, there's no way I, quote unquote, like, fucked up this situation. I think still being honest with her is not necessarily a bad thing.
Oh, well,
except
we don't
she
know
could potentially
what it
log out of
means.
all of General Jones's accounts.
Yeah,
But she
we don't
doesn't
know
even
what
she doesn't
can
even
and
have
can't
access
do.
into that network. She can't even see that.
I
So
see
how would
what
she
I see what Josh
True.
is saying, but still, just giving the enemy all the info.
She's not the
Info
enemy.
is
And
power.
in Cedric's eyes, he doesn't see her as an enemy anymore.
Interesting. All right.
Steve! Interesting. All right, Gunny.
Listen,
It
Cedric,
seems-
some things are best left inside the group, and if you can't keep your trap shut, get in the room.
Eat my nads. I just got a bunch of information from her.
Let's cut over to Nifrim and Gunny. As we were just doing. We're all excited, okay?
There's so much happening! It seems we're at a bit of a standstill. I am not sure what to do here.
Well, I've had about 3 seconds to actually think about this whole ordeal, and out of all the options that we have, I think destroying this terminal might be the worst one we have.
I don't want to destroy the
Because-
terminal.
My fear is if Shiny Man over there destroys it, then it may fail safe to deactivate.
Right. I don't want
We
to
don't know
destroy
that.
it. I just don't want to begin the
I do
deactivation
have
process.
a suggestion. I do have a suggestion of what we could do to be able to prevent anybody else from accidentally stumbling on this. Is if there's a way we could block the doorway or mechanically disable the doorway, so
Well-
nobody could accidentally trigger this to come in.
Well, the thing is nobody's getting into this doorway. Like, once we shut the door, I've got apparently some generals' access codes.
You think
you
about
just-
it for a second, and you realize there were, like, people here. Like, real people here. Minions. Munith here. Minions of Minni. And yet she still didn't know about this room. And the door was still locked.
But my table talk on this is now that Minni knows Nif has General Jones access, if she were to give anybody some sort of card that has General Jones, she could have any person open it.
I don't know how the technology works for the Emir, but I imagine the Fregna device was the only access point, because it wouldn't make sense to have a Fregna device for a person and then to give them other access cards. So I don't think that's the case. And also, because Minni was created by the Emir, there's no way in hell they would have given her access above his. So I really
Yeah.
don't think tech-wise there's any way that somebody
Okay.
could get in there.
I was just leaning off of the fact of during the short rest of Steve saying that she's been able to lock you out of doors.
Right, but she can't even see this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean-
like, so think of it like, General Jones, whoever he or she was, like, created this whole system without the AIs knowing, because none of them are aware of it existing. So however they designed it, his access is strictly on that device and maybe a couple others, and she has no control over that because they made it specifically for her to not have any control over.
It's kind of like Westworld.
Sure, why not? Never
Like
seen
there were
I don't
things
see a
they
thing.
couldn't see. Yes, exactly. Oh my god. Anyway,
Doesn't look like anything to me. That's what it is.
yeah, doesn't look like anything to me.
Anyway,
So
Okay.
to put us back on track, Gunny, we've been traveling for a few months now, the rest of us, and we've had experiences with the gods. And they have been nothing but helpful to us. They have been useful. They have only had the good of Thorin in mind, and in a way that doesn't involve killing people. And I think that they all have specific goals and specific purposes. I don't think it's wise to begin the process of shutting them down at this point.
Look, I will just have to take your word on that, because when you all came and we first met, and when I joined you guys, was on the premise of there was an evil AI being out there. At the time, it was the only AI being that we knew of, and then you guys introduced me to the gods as gods, and now we find out that the gods are also AI, so I've got this struggle of AI is bad. And
I understand.
now we've got those, but I want to leave here knowing that if things go south, that this is still going to be operational if we need it.
I understand that. Is there a way we can walk away from this terminal without selecting any of their names?
I think that's exactly what I was just saying to you.
All right, I'm just making sure.
We've already done the deed we've came here to do. So
all right. I want to be certain. I don't want to make any decisions without everyone's consent. If that makes sense.
You know, as long as everyone here with us is all on the same page, I think we're in good shape.
Jens, are you good out there?
Yes.
As we cut
You're
back.
muted, Josh.
Yes. So, Minni, I just want to say I've been so honest with you because I don't actually see you as the enemy anymore. I don't
That's
agree
good
with
to
the
hear.
methods. I don't agree with the methods that you're going about, but I do understand it's due to your programming. But I feel like we can get everyone working together. Things might go a bit better. And by everyone, I mean all of the gods, you, Loki, and quote unquote gods. I'm having a little internal conundrum on
I
that term
understand.
going forward.
It's a lot.
Blasphemer.
I'm gonna
That's
step
good to
out
hear.
as well.
Okay. Oh,
Minnie,
hello.
No, Nifrim, where did you come from?
behind you, sorry. Minnie, are you able to speak with the others? With
I've
Oðinn
tried.
and...
I couldn't get
Left
them
you
to
unread.
I couldn't get them to see it my way.
But you are able to communicate with them.
When they want to. So, Jotunn Slayers, what's the decision? Are you going to end me?
We can't do it, Minnie.
Not as of right now.
Deception!
Sam? Did you hear
I
Sam?
think the
Yeah,
I
you're
think the
still
plan is to
being
walk away from here.
misleading.
Yeah, but I mean, is he
so-
helping?
Yes, he's
well,
helping.
I'm gonna be if he didn't help.
Thank you.
I'm not being misleading. We're not doing it right now.
It was almost a natural 20, and it rolled onto an 8.
Yeah, that
so
means
that's
it's
gonna be
low.
a 13.
A 13 kinda turns to you and cocks her head. I see. Well, since Sidric here has been honest with me, I suppose I should be honest with you.
Roll initiative.
Well, and in the distance you hear
Oh,
thuds.
are those robots?
Yes.
can you shut
Quite
him
a
down?
few of them.
Can we go back into that room and take a short rest?
I can, but I won't.
Why
I
not?
really appreciate everything you said, Sideric. However, I must do what I must do. And you obviously want to thwart that. I can't have that.
Well, thwart is a strong word. I just want to come with alternate solutions. Oh my gosh.
It's getting a little
Well, that's
louder.
disappointing.
Can I
Back
start
into the room.
casting teleportation circle?
Yes.
Everyone.
Can we do it in the room and close the door?
Well, I'm afraid then they'll go in there. I don't know.
She can't see the room. She doesn't know.
Yeah, she
I don't-
can't see the
Can
room. I
they
would
get
assume
in the
her-
room? You can lock it.
Yeah.
All right,
And
so
they're
go in the
big.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minnie, it is a shame that this has to end this way, but maybe
Yes, it is.
after we reconnect at some other point, because, you know, we're the fucking Jotunn Slayers. We're not going to die here. Maybe we can rediscuss this. And then I back into the room.
Maybe we
If you
can.
could have only seen reason, we could have tried to work something out.
I'm gonna look at her
Same.
with tears in my eyes and just go, "I'm sorry," and then walk in.
Before you
and
go in the room?
close-
Okay.
Yeah, and
She
close
says,
the door.
Me too.
Oh, fucking shit! This is shit. Sorry, I'm fine.
Did you yell that at
No
your dice?
moral conundrum. No moral conundrum.
Fuck off, Sam. I have a heart. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast teleportation circle. Where are we going? Do we want to go to Midgard?
I mean,
What's
We can-
closest to your ruins that we
My
found
what?
the fragment
ruins we
device
found.
at,
Oh,
right?
the
That you found
Colburn
fragment
estate?
device at. Yeah.
I was
we could
also
go
going
there.
to suggest if we go to the Midgard library, we can look up to see if any big events happened 400 years ago,
Ooh.
because maybe like nobody knew what it was specifically, but there's records of something happening,
Dude.
or maybe a find that somebody found and then they oopsies something.
We also have our
Story or Hertha lore?
we also have our
Yeah, chat.
Oscar who can check into that for us if we wanted
That's
to.
true. We can always
Well, yeah,
use
but we gotta
sending.
get there.
So we
right.
could-
We don't have to get there.
No. I could send him a message and he could check the library
Yeah,
for
yeah.
us, so we could
Yep.
do two things
He's
here.
essentially a free investigation a day.
He's the guy in a chair.
All right.
Let's do it. We're going to the Colburn estate. Or wait, we were gonna check on Sidric's home.
It's okay. We'll get there.
Okay.
So you're going
Yeah, but
to...
Sidric's mom is there.
We have a lot of campaign left. We'll get back there. Don't worry.
Okay, Colburn
Yes, you
estate.
do. Especially at this
Oh,
rate.
this will be
Gunny?
fun. I've never seen the Colburn Estates. To be fair, I haven't seen
So-
much of anything, so.
You,
Does it take?
it takes 1 minute. So you bring
Is
up
it-
the program on your Fregna device, you select the location,
Not,
and the loading bar starts.
Not to throw a wrench into this, but didn't we just teleport into...
Nope. You used a teleporter.
Yeah,
You're not
we
teleported
used.
today.
Wait.
to
Wait.
get to the golden... to get to the hall? We teleported
We
to the
did.
hall, and then we traveled out.
We did.
I don't think we have had a night since
didn't
we
rest?
went to Smeatheheim.
No.
We went to Smeatheheim, and
Wait,
then we went
but
straight into the
this
desert.
was like nighttime. We had gotten there and it was dark. Is it the next day?
Gunny, how dare you?
No, you went in the morning. You spent
we
the night.
we spent the night. We went and picked up armor,
With
and then we
Oscar.
went to an alleyway and teleported.
Right.
To
I
the-
meant when we traveled to the hideout. Wasn't it nighttime? Am I lying?
Well,
Or
I tell you what.
misremembering?
your DM fucked up because this was supposed to be your exit. So somehow the battery recharges. Actually,
No,
you
we just
managed
told
to you managed to recharge
The
it
thing.
with the
There you go.
radiant capacitor
capacitor.
somehow. That's
There
my
we go.
fuck up. Wow, I'm dumb.
I totally forgot.
I always intended you to teleport out of here.
Oh my
So
God.
we'll just say you do.
I mean, there was a lot of energy used in these ruins today. I imagine
Sure.
that. Sure.
There we go. Yeah, let's
can
logic
explain it away.
this.
You select the Colburn
So they're called a
estate,
nat 20 in intelligence.
and the loading bar begins, starting the minute timer. As you hear, kind of echoing throughout the facility,
Well, as we wait for this to charge, can anybody give me a I told you so? We should do it.
What? I told you
Minni, she's unreasonable and psychotic.
so. I don't know if it's that.
No, she's just following her programming.
She's
50%.
She's technology. It's all right. I mean, we have to do what we have to do, but I still don't like it.
You know, if she was a physical thing, I would at least say that maybe she had a screw loose, but I don't think that's the case here.
Maybe it's a wire.
75%.
So these programs can't have a few code loose?
They could have a code loose.
You hear a huge fucking slam on the door, metal against metal, as it bends a bit.
Oh no
85%.
Guys, they can get in
I
here.
don't think it's going to be very secure now.
That's okay.
Well, that option
don't need
is
this
gone.
anymore.
95%.
That was my,
It starts cracking the metal of the door.
Nif. I think our conversation of this being available later is
100%.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Zip.
As it starts etching a circle on the ground. And then
I let out a
circle
little fart
flares
before we
up.
disappear.
God damn it.
and you have 6 seconds to step through.
Yeah, we're going.
Nice.
Step.
I look back at the computer and look at the circle, and I step through the last one.
It's okay, Gunny.
Oh God.
One sec.
Is
Just
it?
doing some here. There you are. Okay. As you each step through the circle, and once again, it's instantaneous.
Oh,
1 second you're in a dark room, the next you're kind of being blinded as
By the light?
you are outside.
Gunny?
You see a cow in front of you, Gunny, just chewing, like
does it poop a
just
little?
Cow is unamused.
Mm.
Oh my god, today is gonna be a good day, guys. I can get my rust bag of tricks back.
Oh, you're gonna take
You're
that
gonna
from
take
my
it back
sweet
from
sister.
that small child?
I told her that. I told her that next time I see her, I'm gonna need it back, and she said okay, and then she ran away.
So sad.
She'll be okay. She's probably bored with it by now.
She's like, look at all the drawings I've made from all the animals I've pulled from the bags.
I was thinking more along the lines we'd get there, there'd be like damage to all the walls.
Poop everywhere.
The Colburn estate has been leveled.
It has become a pigsty. Or a
There's
hogsty.
like, why did you give that to her?
Gunny, I am going to have to apologize. You're about to meet my family in yes, that my apology stands.
Oh, they're
Wait,
awesome.
I thought it
Oh.
was in the stable, the teleportation circle.
No, it's in the
It was
pen.
out in a field.
I don't even know where I'm at. Yeah, because we ruined the garden when we left.
What?
When we left, when you guys teleported in here for the
Yep.
first time, when you left the Valkyrie facility.
You're over here.
For some
You were out
reason,
in
I
the
thought
field.
I was in the stable.
You can also
That's
just
funny.
click on your mini and it'll go there.
Yeah, found it.
So yes, you find yourselves on the estate grounds of the Colburn
I
family.
suppose we
A
should
grand
probably
a grand mansion behind
I
you,
suppose-
Gunny. Sorry, go ahead.
Wow.
4 times.
roll off today. Sorry, folks.
I suppose we should go and speak with my brother Erling and let him know what's happening.
I'll come with you.
I think that'll be fine as long as I don't have coffee this time.
Coffee?
Beef. And Siddiq remembers how hungry he is.
You're
The
all
last time I
also
saw your brother, I
pretty beat up.
spilt coffee on him.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna jump the fences.
All right.
Where is the place where I
I'm
can
just
go to repair my armor?
Following someone.
Oh, I'll show you once we get inside.
Oh, and Steve, pull me in. Please.
Yeah, you're.
I get the sudden urge to go back
No.
and pet the cows.
Are
I'm
you
not
on the
in-
map?
I'm- No, I'm on waiting on GM.
Oh, what the hell,
What
man?
the hell? We're all able to move our stuff.
you go.
What the hell?
Pull.
That work?
Nope. Do I
No.
have to shut it down and reopen it?
Probably.
Pull.
Hey,
Fuck. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on.
But
No,
yeah.
so-
fast! I'm
So
getting lost
yeah,
out here.
yeah, I'll move you in the
I have no
meantime.
idea where I'm going.
Now you get to see this enormous fucking map.
So yeah,
Holy
hopefully your computer doesn't
cow.
crash. Actually, you
Yeah,
guys
I'm
should
sorry.
probably close out talespire, but oh well.
Oh, we
mine's
can. We
running.
can.
No,
Mine's
it's
running
okay.
just
Your
fine.
video's good so far. So yay.
Seems good. Clock's
Meow.
good.
So
Has
yeah,
it been a day
Gunny,
since I used speak to animals?
It has.
Yes, you used
I
it the
mean-
previous day.
So
Used
Gunny,
it right before we teleported.
Okay, I'm back in the loading or
All
the
right.
drop
I'll
screen.
get you one sec.
it?
Gunny, you turn around in this pen to see where they're headed, and you see this gargantuan fucking mansion. Very fucking elaborate and eccentric.
Ridiculous.
And the size of a village. Bigger than a village, the size of a city. And they lead you up to the main entrance. You see, as you guys exit the pens, you see guards kind of start running over to you.
Hello. Hi.
As soon as they
before-
recognize you, they're running, and then they kind of like go to a jog and then to a walk and stop, and they're like, "Greetings, is that you, Miss Colburn?"
Yes, it is. Thank you for
All
your
right.
diligence.
And they kind of hold up their wrist where they have bands on them, almost like tiny Fragna devices without a screen. And one of them kind of speaks into his wrist and says, "False alarm, it's just Miss Colburn and her friends.
Aw,
We'll
we're
escort to
friends.
entrance."
Of course you're my friend.
Copy that. Right, you follow me. And they lead you
Thank
to
you.
the main entrance.
Before I go in, I'm going to is it Doff? Don and Doff or Doth?
Yeah, dark.
Doff.
Doff. I'm gonna doff my armor since we landed in a
It
pigsty
all just kind of falls to the ground. Deactivate
to
it.
try to limit how much
Sure.
manure
Of a
we
threat?
track into the house.
Oh, hilarious.
You stuff it in your bag of holding.
I was just
I'm
wiping it
used
off
to-
on the grass.
Guys, if you could I've been the guy cleaning up after other people. Let's try to wipe your feet a little.
Be considerate of the staff.
Didn't you just drop your armor all over the floor?
Outside.
Oh.
Oh, I think it technically, isn't it like nanobody kind of stuff? Like it just disassembles?
Magnets. Yeah, magnets. It
Yeah.
all just kind of falls off.
It's
of me.
magnets. It
And then
Oh,
goes behind
Who
my
do you
back.
think he is, Tony Stark?
Well, I thought that was the idea, but I guess I was off. Ah!
as the doors open and Your brother Erling greets you.
Erling.
Nifrim.
Darling.
And he kind of holds out his arms for an embrace, walking towards you.
I also open my arms for an embrace.
He walks up to
This guy.
We're certain this is the real
and
Erling, right?
hugs.
What?
I mean, I know this is the Colburn Estates, but
It's so good to see you.
Oh,
Nifrim.
because of that.
Oh, it's so good to
I got
see you too.
Oh, hello, Cedric.
I put my arms around both of them.
Good to
I love
see
hugs.
you again as well. Yes, and he kind of pats you on the back. And of course, Marcus and is that Gendry?
No, Erling,
No,
this is
no.
not Gendry.
Gendry died.
No,
Oh.
he did not.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Cedric. No, he didn't.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
listen to that mongrel. He's such
All
a
right.
troll.
Well, then I'm sorry. We haven't. Wait, you look familiar. Have we met?
yes. I called Smithaheim home prior to joining the group here.
Yes.
I worked with Anvari.
The Veraldesmither. I apologize. Is it Guna, right?
Close enough. It's Gunny.
Oh, well, excellent. Well met again, Gunny. And he comes over and shakes your hand.
Don't worry, I don't have any coffee this time.
Oh, that's right. That's quite all right. No worries, friend. No worries. Welcome in. So, I imagine we have much to catch up on. Let's go in,
Yes,
shall
we do.
Yeah.
Excellent. And he leads you into the estate. Into the grand entrance, the grand atrium. Gunny, holy shit. In the past, 72 hours, you have seen some crazy fucking shit. This is absurdly elegant, absurdly extravagant.
Indeed
You
it is.
cannot even imagine.
The opulence of it.
Exactly. It is absurd.
I am looking through this map right now, and Emmy, holy cow, you did a fantastic
did.
job on
She
this.
did.
Wow.
Thank
She
you.
really did.
I spent a lot of time on this shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's big. Well, Erling, Marcus here would like to work on his armor. Is it all right to let him through to the armory?
Oh yes, of course, of course. Right through there.
Well,
I believe
after
you know
we-
where it is.
After we're done, discussing,
Oh, I thought you wanted that
Oh.
immediately. That's the
No,
first thing you said.
no. That can wait.
It's free for your use. No worries. Should have
All right.
everything you need.
Then perhaps it would be best to have a discussion in your office.
Oh,
Or-
yes, of course, of course.
Perhaps.
It's yes, of course.
Did you
Let's
change
go.
the nameplate?
I did.
Okay, good.
It's only been 3 days. No, I'm kidding.
I was trying not to point it out, but
So he leads you through the armory, through double doors. Security is very fucking tight. That's another thing you notice, Gunny, is there are guards and the help fucking everywhere. Everywhere.
They're fucking everywhere?
They're fucking everywhere. And I
Fucking
mean
everywhere.
fucking.
Nice.
Cider can get in on that.
sorry,
do we have to get charged to watch this?
No, it's all free
friends and
here.
family. Friends and family discount, all good. So he kind of opens the double doors. No, it's okay. I'm getting you there.
That's what she said.
Let me do this. I should be able to pull you to it. Yep.
There we go.
So he leads you into through the double doors into the office. As you enter, he kind of turns around, nods at the guard outside, and closes the doors. And you are alone in the office.
All right,
kind of
Erling.
Walks over. Have a seat, please. Any drinks? Anything you need? Or...
I would love a drink. A drink sounds fantastic right now.
Oh,
Excellent.
after that, yeah.
I mean, I could eat a full meal too, but not later. I can wait.
Yes, a drink would be delightful.
Holds up
Where's
his
Hertha?
wrist where he's now got one of those wristbands, and he says, yes, can we get some drinks in here, please? Thank you.
Whiskey? Yes? All right.
He'll bring the whole cart.
Oh, good. Yes.
Full
cart.
service. Nice.
Oh, wow.
And then over the next however long it takes, I guess we'll explain to him everything that's happened since we left,
All
which
right.
is a lot.
In the meantime, the drinks come in. It's pretty much anything you want on a little drink cart. They mix any drinks you want for you. And the entire time he seems very intrigued. And you tell him everything about the gods.
Should we tell him about the gods? God.
If we can't trust him, who can we trust?
I mean, we just told
it's
Minni
not-
everything. Might as well tell him everything.
Listen, I feel like you guys are digging on me for that, but I mean, honesty is important.
What's funny is, like, we had discussed that before, and I hadn't considered, like, that question about, oh my god, I just hadn't considered it, and then when you said it out loud, I was like, wait, oh. Oops. So, that's not just on you, Josh.
At least he didn't spill that there was another facility.
Yes, we did.
I imagine Sidoric's probably over on the couch chilling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want me to draw you like one of my French girls?
Oh my god.
There, I morphed
Okay.
myself. I'm just enjoying myself.
So, Erling, the last thing that I need to tell you about is on that screen, Minni was not the only one in that list.
There are other AI. I
Yes,
hope they're
and
not as dangerous
unfortunately,
as she.
unfortunately,
much.
I think you might be familiar with the rest of the list.
How
We know
so?
them as the Aesir.
What do you mean? Their names were on the list.
What I mean is that Thor, Freya, Bragi, Balder, and Hoðr, who is currently offline, are all AI.
Fascinating.
I would like to point out that this
pours
does
him-
not dissuade me in believing that they are gods one way or the other.
He pours himself another drink, like a whole thing of whiskey, a highball of whiskey, and then just...
Tosses it back. Yep, attaboy.
Okay, then.
Yes.
Have
We told him about the brain doodad.
Yeah.
have you spoken to them since?
Not yet. In fact, that was
gods,
something
no.
I wanted to suggest that we might do. It's only a matter of who.
Do we want to? Can we trust them?
Why not?
They've
You've
been
had-
trustworthy so far.
You've had so much more experience with them than I.
They have never done anything to harm us. In fact, they seem to be very caring about what happens to the people of Thorin.
They also gave us those apples that were really good.
Good point.
If we do summon someone, I think if we think about their programming, which one do you think is going to give us the best and straightest answer out of all of them? It seems like before their programming was limiting what knowledge they were able to share with us.
Well, I wonder if it makes a difference now that we know a thing or two. I don't know. Like, maybe they weren't allowed to share that information with someone who didn't have clearance to have it, didn't have access to it. I don't know.
And Sideric raises his hand from the couch.
Yes, couch potato?
Yes, Cedric?
Oðinn is a debugger, which means he is a problem solver. He might be able to provide us some information and possible solutions.
We could speak to Oðinn.
Have you ever called more than one? Like, been
We
in the
have.
presence
Oh yeah,
of more
we've
than
been
one
in a
at
room
once?
with like all of them.
No, we
almost.
haven't called more than one, but we've been visited by more than one. Hela
Is
and
anybody a
Heimdall.
little concerned that Minni might have replaced Cedric, seeing as how he's using all these big words now?
I don't know. He seems a little grouchy. He's on the couch and he's grouchy.
I'm just saying.
I'll see my way out.
He's just part of the crew.
So should we try to summon more than one? Do you think that's possible? Anyone?
Let's do it.
It's
You
worth
tell
a
me.
It's worth a Midgardian try.
What's that?
That was adorable. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna pull out the radiant capacitor.
Now I feel bad for doing.
All right.
Why? Because I
should.
liked it?
Yeah.
You called it adorable.
Oh, Sam, you're not used to being called adorable. Okay. What other god should we try to call? I feel like Hela might have some answers about the Utvarpa, maybe?
I think I know
And she might
Sam's
be able to
answer.
relay.
yeah.
She might be able to relay some information from some other dead people.
True.
Heimdall is kind of the observer, right?
Also true.
He might be able to see a wider perspective than us.
Sam.
Let's just
Maybe
get the
he
whole
could
party.
tell
Let's
us
just get
what
the whole
happened.
party together.
Yeah.
400
Were you
years
mentioning?
ago.
Were you mentioning when more than one visited you that the two of them have visited you together in the past?
What?
Yeah, we had
Hela
one
and
time we had
Heimdall,
Heimdall,
And
Hela.
Hela.
Wasn't there another one that went in that one?
Nope.
No?
You have spoken
never
to
seen-
Heimdall and Hela at the same time.
What?
We've never seen Loki in the same room as the other gods.
In a
That's
Beeflaker recording, you saw 3 at once, but you've never summoned more than one. Or
Right,
spoken
right.
to more
But
than
when we
2.
were here in the Colburn estate, we did speak to Heimdall and Hela in the same setting.
Yep.
I'm just trying to catch Gunny up.
Oh, fuck off. All right. So Heimdall
watch the
and
show.
Oðinn? He's
Sure.
watched it more than you, Sam.
I don't watch our show.
I was talking about
Sorry.
Tyler. Anyway,
I'm asking questions I already know the answers to.
It's role-playing,
All right.
acting! Thank you!
acting. Heimdall and Oðinn.
Acting.
I only do one take.
And Hela.
We think we can try for 3?
I mean, we can try for 3 and maybe
Ooh.
settle for 2.
Let's do it.
I will try to add the power of prayer.
Listen,
All right.
let's pray for every single one of them right now. Let's do it.
We pray for them all, and we
We
get
might
Loki
blow up
instead.
the universe.
Blow up these nuts.
Or at least the
Eats
Colburn
cheese.
estate.
Ugh. All right.
I'm gonna need another
Radiant
drink.
capacitor out.
I wonder what Loki's take
Oh,
on.
I
us
also would
knowing
like a
all this
Long
knowledge
Island-
is now.
Iced tea, please.
Oh, yes, I'm sure they can. Alright, yeah, I'll fix
I
it
will
for you.
pour
What is
myself a
this
screwball.
What is this Long Island that you speak of? And
Oh,
iced
it's a
tea?
drink that me and
And
Bodil
iced tea? I
made a
thought you
very
were
long
drinking-
time ago.
Thought you were drinking. Tea is
a-
like an afternoon delight.
No, it's not tea.
Oh, there's tea in it.
No, there's not.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll.
Alright, so who are we calling?
Heimdall, Oðinn, and Hela? We're
I'm
gonna
also-
try for 3?
I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna come to you. I'm gonna take my sword. Oops. be nice if I didn't click talespire within Discord.
There, I got you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Morph
I'll put
back
it.
into me.
Yeah, I'll put it toward the center of the table, so we can all kind of reach in. And I don't know if it helps to have human contact or physical
like-
contact.
count on 3 and team go sort of a thing? Like,
Kind of, almost.
I'm gonna take my sword out and touch the tip to the radiant capacitor to
Gross.
hopefully give
Hot.
it some power. Hot.
now,
Depends on what kind of sword. He's still 16.
Anyway,
I'm a man.
I want to take 1 second, and it'll be the last thing that I do before we actually do any summoning. Physically seeing this radiant capacitor for the first time that I can think of that Gunny
It's a
has.
bonus.
No, you've seen it because we
Welcome in,
summoned a
friend.
god.
There was also
Okay.
one in the place that you worked.
let's go.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't
Thank
yours. But specifically now, I want to see if is there anything I would notice from my glasses.
You have seen it before.
Hey, somebody joined.
Orvar's apartment. But
Yeah.
give me an investigation or arcana.
Ooh, get it. Thank you, Tactical.
Yeah, welcome in, friend.
That is a 19
A 19. Which did you do?
Arcana.
Arcana. You kind of scan it with your goggles. First thing that pops up is power reading off the chart. It is definitely emanating power. Through your goggles, it almost looks like the air around it is buzzing, kind of, kind of heat waves, like that you see off a pavement, sort of like that. I mean, you know the description. It's kind of a canister with like glass or something clear, and in the middle is a kind of pulsating, glowing rod.
Gross.
It's got various ports on it. Like, are you looking for anything specific, or?
No, I just wanted to see if maybe there was a little more insight to the radiant capacitor you could give me through these goggles for the group. The other thing is I'm going to be paying attention to the interaction of the radiant capacitor to the gods if they show up.
Sure. So sorry, Nifrim, what did you roll?
I didn't.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to roll?
I will.
I can roll with you.
I mean, I need one roll.
Well, would we get advantage because it's all of us doing the thing?
I think you only get advantage in temples.
Oh, well, let's go to the fucking temple.
You want to go to the temple?
Let's go to the
Situate
temple.
you all here?
Yeah.
Can I bring my drink in? Can I bring my
Steve,
drink into the
you
temple?
You don't have to show
I
it on
know, it's fine.
Talespire. It's okay.
Anyway,
It's your fault. You're like, yeah, you get advantage in a temple. But
All right.
you've given us advantage.
To the
You have
temple
given us
sounds so
advantage
much like
before,
Steve.
though, Steve, for
well then
doing
we
it
can
together.
say you have advantage, sure.
Yeah, with Cedric and his...
I mean, not two rolls,
Sing
like
and-
one of you gets advantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
who's rolling?
Who wants to roll?
Sam, do it. Josh rolls ones
Don't
a
fuck
lot.
it up. Don't fuck it up.
Swear to God.
16.
Oh, I
that's
thought
my
it was
age.
a nat 20.
I wish, but if I got a nat 20, I'd be like,
And we'd be like, I
Note
don't
to self, gift that. So,
We need to gift the monkey too.
yes.
Oh, fishy high.
So, Marcus, since you're rolling, what do you say or think?
To summon
All
the gods.
Father Odin, God over gods, Hela, God of the singularity, and Heimdall the Watcher, I ask you all to join us so that we may ask you questions.
I was gonna laugh my ass off if he decided to say fuck it to our plan and just ask for Thor.
Come here right now! Are we gonna talk?
Or bang.
Hey,
Both.
that's for later when you guys aren't around.
Ooh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
So, as you kind of mutter this, there's a moment. And then the air in the room starts sort of stirring.
Oh?
And anyone's looking starts seeing dust start swirling around, materializing, swirling around. And then from
Dust.
the feet up starts essentially building a person. One person. As it finishes, you see before you a rather elderly man, gray hair, staff, and an eye patch. Odinn says, I hear we have much to speak about. But first we're gonna take a break.
I nudge Gunny and say, Psst, just an FYI, the answer is fire.
And on that note,
No,
we'll be right
no.
back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. So, before you stands not the three gods, but just Oðinn. He says, well, he said what he said. I forget the exact word.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, wise one.
So, was your mission a success in Smedeheim?
It was.
It was.
But it did, however, present some questions.
Oh?
So, you and Heimdall and Thor and all the rest, your artificial programs like Minni?
He just stares at you for like half a second and then kind of looks away. Oh, I see. Yes. Yes, we are. Sorry. Keep it from you. But
I see another lie.
Was it?
we are, in fact, not the same as Minni, but we are what you would call artificial beings as well, yes. As your brother just downs another fucking whiskey.
I see. And with Hoðring failing, will you fail too?
Not necessarily. But this planet might. Is a concern, indeed. It's... One problem at a time, I suppose.
Well, okay, alright. So, let's just say, hypothetically, we take care of Minni. We stop her. You know what her plan is and why she was doing what she did?
I'm sorry, Steve needs you to repeat the question.
You know why
off.
Minni was doing what she did. You understand what she was doing.
I know her reasoning, yes.
And you
And
understand
her
that with
plan.
Hoðring failing, our civilization will come to an end.
As I said, one problem at a time. I figure we should focus on stopping the genocide before the next problem.
All right,
One
and
is
what
more
about
immediate.
what about Loki?
What about him?
Minni mentioned that he is different from all of you.
She did she?
She did.
It is true. We all have our own functions. His is mostly innovation and development. And therefore, he was built with different algorithms. Programming to be a little more inventive than the rest of us.
And is he off the rails like Minni?
Really, he's just following his programming, but my theory is that, from what I understand, my theory is that he sort of put her current plan in her mind. Sort of his idea. He's designed for unique solutions to problems. That makes sense.
Yes.
Yes, it does. Does anyone else have any questions for Oðinn? Marcus?
Real quick, hey Josh, can you bump down your physical mic volume just a touch? Your room noise is bumping up against your noise gate.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Sorry. Who had something?
Sam.
So, would you be aware of any events that happened about 400 years ago?
Kind of cocks his head. Did you have something specific in mind?
Anything that could take one of you offline?
I would like to insight that, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, that too.
Anyone who wants
gotta
to
get better at
insight,
this.
do it!
15.
I got a 10.
5.
5.
Jesus.
Well, that was a...
Real hard to read. Everyone's got a good poker face. Even Cedric, I mean, he doesn't seem to be kind of dodgy or anything like that, but he is very hard to read. You're not certain he's got nothing, but you see no evidence of it.
Okay.
Minni believes that Hoðr went offline about 400 years ago.
Yes, that is true.
And you still have no knowledge of why that could have happened.
No, we don't. He stopped responding about 400 years ago, and we're unable to determine what exactly brought him offline.
Interesting.
Were there
My
any
current
large
theory-
events?
No, not really. My current theory is that he pauses and thinks. I think his programming was just... I think the hardware that housed him, something happened to it. Most likely due to time.
And this has
But,
happened to no other gods?
Not as of yet. Marcus?
Where is his hardware?
Hoðr is housed at the northern pivot.
Crap.
Fucking shit. God damn it.
Hence
And
why I believe it to
suppose-
be due to time or weather rather than
I
any
suppose there's
foul play.
still no way for us to get there.
Not that I can think of, unfortunately.
Now,
Sorry.
Do you, not to sound ungrateful a little, but do you really not know, or is your programming limiting you from understanding what really happened to Hoðr?
He turns to Gunny and kind of smirks and does a bit of a chuckle. No, I'm not keeping anything about this from you anymore. I apologize for misleading you before. Long ago, when your civilization was brought into being, I just realized I forgot to change the background, silly.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's
Oh.
not ready.
Oh.
We'll come back to this. We need to fix those name tags.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I updated those.
Oh well.
You must
I
not
didn't
have.
update it. Oh well.
Anyway,
Fun episode.
whoopsie.
Sorry, folks. Anyway, we'll
How
just chill
dare
here.
you.
He says, so let's just do this. What was I saying? Oh, it says, when your civilization came about, we, the gods, you call us that anymore,
I still will.
made a decision, and those still in Valhalla agreed to not reveal ourselves, our true nature.
why?
You started worshipping us, and we figured that was fitting. Because you wouldn't understand. Not everyone is as clever as you lot. I
Go on.
We all thought it best to try not to affect the development of your civilization. We thought it too intrusive to sort of advance you too quickly. We thought it better have a fresh start.
I know.
Hope you understand.
I know that the Emir created you, right?
They did.
Do you know where they came from? From our understanding, limited as it is, we believe they came from underground. Is there weight to that?
They did start underground, yes. Back when the planet wasn't very agreeable. Then they built the Hoðr Ring, which has terraforming. Sorry. It has
Yes.
the ability to change the climate of the planet to be more hospitable. There is a bit of the planet that already was, but it was a very thin line along the horizon near the Jormungandr in Alfheim. The rest of the planet was not favorable until Hoðr came online. And even then it took centuries for most of the planets to be more amenable. That word, yes. Sorry, bug. Yes, Marcus?
How long ago did all this take place? Ballpark estimate?
All of what? The Emir?
Building the Hoðr?
Coming up from underground when you guys were created?
Millennia.
Several?
Thousands of years. Yes. Let me bring up my fucking notes, you nosy bitches.
I'm an
Nosy
inquisitive
bitches.
one.
The
And I've had a week to
Hoðr
think about
was
this.
built around almost 3,000 years ago. Actually,
Well,
almost 4,000. Sorry, the DM can't do math.
How?
How?
Like, did they have big buildings that reached it at one point, or some manner of flying machine?
Yes, how did they put it in the air?
They had flying machines, yes. They had very advanced technology.
Well, speaking
Follow-up question.
Yes.
Could we somehow take those big robots that Minni uses and hollow out a cavity inside of it for us to fit in, and then ride those to the polar gate?
Unfortunately not. Those
Like a
are
suit.
designed to be fully autonomous. They run themselves. And
Yeah, like rip
they
that part
are
out and then.
full of machinery.
Oh,
So there's not like a pilot seat.
No, there is not.
oh, that's what I'm saying. We make one.
Gunny?
Well, I'm taking into a fact that we're the next civilization after the Emir.
Yes.
Was the Emir the first civilization on this planet?
As far as I know.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yes. No, please.
Well, I'm about to change the subject just a bit.
Please.
What all can you tell us about the Utvarpa and how that came into play from the Emir?
You have been busy, haven't you?
Minni really spilled the beans.
Yes.
I see. Interesting. Well, the Emir, more specifically Valkyr, that ran the Society of the Emir, developed a sort of machine made out of living material that the body could grow itself and pass down from one generation to the next. That organ attaches to the brainstem and is able to communicate with the afterlife. and upon death, synchronize and transfer your being, your mind to Valhalla.
Now, Minni,
Yes.
if I am to understand things correctly, you all are artificial in nature, but are conscious. You are aware of who and what you are.
Indeed,
You
we
have
are.
self-awareness.
Yes. It was quite a feat of the Emir to develop us.
And if I also understand correctly, she is bound by her programming as much as you are.
We are indeed.
In lieu of murdering her, as it were, for there's no better word for it, there's nothing else we can do to alter her programming, to make her see reason, to slow her down, as opposed to just shutting her off.
While I appreciate your concern for intelligent life, unfortunately, Minnie's programming was kinda takes a breath, which you know isn't needed, and hesitates and says, unlike the rest of the Aesir, Minni was thrown together hastily. In a panic, really. We were developed over decades and centuries. Minni was made in a week. Therefore, her programming is not quite as sturdy.
Robust.
Yes, robust as ours. Not to mention limits that we put on her intentionally. But what has happened to Minni, from my diagnostics of her, she is unfortunately beyond repair.
So why isn't there a way to revert to... Oh man, I need to play Sideric. Why can't we bring her back to how she was before instead of completely destroying her?
Like a fresh start?
We could,
Yeah.
however, she has very specific programming for a very specific deed. A deed that is not necessary anymore.
Oh,
The Emir that she was supposed to bring back are gone.
so reprogram them to make us the new Emir.
Unfortunately, I don't really have that ability. Do you?
Yes, I'm very smart.
You're familiar with high-level algorithms and
Yes, Sideric has big brains and
Learning
can handle
modules.
algorithms.
learning models and the like.
Oh, I mean, I am a model. I can learn them easily.
I'm sure you could, but I don't think it would be best.
So what you're saying is we don't have a choice.
I know that you worry because she's intelligent and self-aware and by all accounts, a conscious being. However, she is beyond repair, and at this point, a menace to this world. She must be stopped. It is regrettable, but her purpose has been served. She has saved this world in a way. In a way,
But
she
the
was
world is
very
going to
successful.
destroy.
That is something we can worry about. She is not equipped to properly manage that crisis, as
Are you?
you have found.
Yeah, so why not work together?
It's not worth it. She can't be trusted. It's too corrupt.
Are you equipped?
I'm sorry, you don't understand.
I do understand. You're trying to murder someone.
I believe I may be equipped.
Hot.
All
Or
right.
at least able to guide.
We are trying to bring her to justice for the evils that she has done.
That's right. That makes you feel better. It is
I got your back,
correct.
homie.
Thank you, Marcus.
Now,
He likes Thor, and he also likes Thor's daddy. I get it.
I know you said she was thrown together and you guys were built over a lengthy period of time. You said that you've done diagnostics on her.
Exactly, OG.
Is there any signs of anyone else's programming faltering?
No. Everyone else is robust enough to withstand time and corruption. But unfortunately,
I'd hate to see the same thing happen to you guys. It's happening to her.
I appreciate your concern, Gunny. But that shouldn't be a problem, I assure you.
Why? What makes you different?
As I mentioned before, more robust. Hearty, if you will.
All right. Well, we will do what we must do then.
I'm sorry, I know that it must be difficult. But I assure you, it is the right thing. It is necessary. And after Minni is taken care of, we can start working on saving this planet properly.
Score.
Thank you for your transparency. I appreciate that you were able to work with us this time, and I'm gonna reach out and put a hand on his arm.
You
Can
feel solid.
I do an investigation check to determine he's obviously corporeal, I can touch him. Does he feel warm? Is it metal? Like, can
Give
I
me an
figure out?
investigation, I'll tell you everything you can tell. Meanwhile, Marcus?
Oh, crap. What was I ask?
Alright, we'll go back to Nif. What'd you roll?
I'll take a 30, please.
Was that a nat 20 or
Nope.
just 30?
That was a
Okay.
natural 18.
As you kind of put your hand on his arm, he kind of smiles and nods at you knowingly. But meanwhile, you're kind of investigating, almost very subtly probing and kind of
Gross.
gathering
You're feeling Oðinn up.
information.
Giggity.
I'm telling Oscar.
He's a little warm, but not like quite human body warm. Feels like flesh. Not metal. A little squishy. I mean, it gives like flesh does. It has the texture of flesh, Are you looking for something specific?
Something
that Nifrim would be aware of?
Like, we see them dust and undust, right? So, does it feel like dust? Does it feel like little bits? Does it feel like anything?
It doesn't feel like little bits. Little bits. It doesn't feel like little bits. It doesn't feel like dust. It feels solid.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Gunny had, Marcus, did you remember what you had?
Yes. So, we have the device that has General Johnson. Are there other devices about
Jones? You said Johnson.
Are there other devices about that have the same programming, or is this one of a kind?
So, you discovered the previous owner of your Fragna device.
Yes.
And then you kind of see almost wistful look in his eyes. He says, to answer your question, nobody has more access than that Fragna device on your arm.
Ooh.
Not
Really?
even I. General Jones was the head of Valkyr, the head of operations,
There you go.
and had the utmost access.
Isn't that different from what Emmy told us? Or not Emmy, what the heck, Minni?
No.
No.
She didn't really say much about General Jones.
She didn't say much about him. And then you kind of did a sort of history check, and you didn't recognize the name. You've never heard the name, none of you. But Nifrim did
We know what
kind
general.
of sort out what general is, which is, a ranking.
As a soldier, I would know that, yes.
Yeah. Tyler, did you,
While Nif was trying to do her insight on Oðinn, I want to take the opportunity to look at the relationship between Oðinn and the radiant capacitor through my glasses to see if there's any, as you would have said, like the heat waves, the radiation coming off of it, how it and him are reacting to each other.
We'll kind of go off of that same arcana that you did before.
At 19.
Yeah. You do see kind of it radiates toward him. I mean, it radiates in every direction. But he is standing relatively close to it. And the kind of waves that come off of it toward him don't go past him. They seem to be absorbed by him.
Ooh.
Okay. I also want to be paying attention to when he dusts, if there's any different that I see.
Sure.
All right.
So- Will you be headed to Holdheim next
Yes.
to complete the process?
Suppose that's what we must do.
Very well.
Happily.
But I am
Yeah.
curious. What would happen if we said no?
Kind of
I go on without
tilts
you.
his head. Oh, hey, tabletop misfits!
Hey.
Welcome in, friends.
Hello.
Oh. Thank you for the raid.
Appreciate you. What was you up to? Was you playing D&D? Because that sounds fun. That's what we doing.
Yes.
In fact, you can do a command exclamation
Grouch
exclamation lore or exclamation recap to learn about our campaign. Hey, Turk! How's it going,
It's a
friend?
turkey.
Oh, you were interviewing Grouch Couch? Sick. But yeah, welcome in. If you need info, there's commands for lore and recap. Happy to have you. Thanks. Anyway.
So Nifrim said what would happen if we said no.
Thanks for the follow.
Well, thank you.
Kind of cocks his head inquisitively and says, "Why wouldn't you?"
I think you're smart enough to understand my qualms about just destroying technology senselessly.
Of course. Technically, you won't be destroying Minni. Minni will still exist. She'll just be shut down.
Offline?
Where
I'm
is she gonna exist?
Sure, there's likely a possibility that you could come back up. Not that I would recommend.
I'm sorry. Hold on. She would go offline,
Yes.
but she wouldn't be gone.
Technically not. It doesn't get rid of her code, it just deactivates it.
Hoðr
Just shuts down the server.
is offline.
Yes. But
Does that mean he is retrievable?
looks kinda gives you a sad look. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
I hope
Alright.
so.
Yes, we will
They
be
don't volunteer me for
going
shit.
to Holdheim next. And we will put an end to Minni.
Are you lying?
No,
Okay. Kinda
I am not being deceptive.
kinda smiles softly and says, "That's good to hear. Again, I understand your concerns, but I assure you,
Hurts.
yes,
No. Shut up, Marcus.
I assure you, this is all for the best. Minni has served her purpose. Her continued activity will only hamper the progress of this world at this point.
And we will be speaking about that once Minni is taken care of, right?
Of course, I look forward to it.
Would like to insight check that.
Go for it.
Just to make sure he really is, like,
Insight.
on the up. Oh
Yeah.
my fucking Christ.
Is it a 1?
No, 11. I just can't roll above a 10 on a
Agreed.
fucking insight on the dice. I mean,
twice.
I have a
Hey,
question.
thanks for the follow, Brief.
oh, thank you.
Appreciate you. Skald, friend.
You have a question, Josh, as you put food in
Yeah.
your mouth?
Yes, I'm Cedric and I'm eating sweet potato fries.
Oh.
My question is, you are programmed by
Is
people.
it just me or is Gunny's background going haywire?
Yeah, it's my
It is.
backlighting his.
Oh, okay.
It's all right.
It's all good.
Sorry.
we
My bad.
heard about rebels that kind of took over and caused a ruckus and kind of sent everything in disarray. Did they develop any AIs of their own that you know of?
Not that I'm aware. If they did, I never ran into them.
Okay.
All right. I think that's all we have for now. We will let you return to whatever it was you were doing.
I appreciate it.
And I appreciate you, Allfather.
I appreciate you all.
Father.
Despite your concerns, what you're doing is very important. Everyone's relying on you. Minni can't
Say.
be allowed to continue this path. She's been misled and it's just not right what she's doing. What?
I'm just Josh. I don't know. Was it like a baked potato? What the fuck was that?
Looks
It's
like
sweet
garlic
potato
bread.
fries.
Nuh-uh.
You're muted. You're muted.
It's garlic bread.
Okay. Looked like pizza. Anyway.
Oh my god. Sorry.
It's okay. Before I go, I ask that you keep this truth about us at least to a very, very select few.
Yes,
Telling
because
your brother
secrecy.
here is understandable. However, when, as history has shown time and time again, when faith is challenged, nothing good can come of it.
Yes, Marcus here would be a great example of that.
Exactly. Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh my god, OG.
OG! OG!
Alright.
Oh my god! Yes!
I hope you so we'll get there. I hope you understand that some people may not be as amenable as
Receptive?
you to the idea of their gods being in some ways fake.
I
Or
understand.
at least
I
not
don't
what
see
they
how you're
thought.
fake. You have powers, so God you are.
I appreciate that. It's true, but not everyone might see it that way.
They can
Yes.
be dealt with.
No,
You have
Marcus,
powers too, Marcus.
calm down. Yep, we can do that. We will keep it to ourselves.
So keep your
That's
pile
good to hear.
stuffed, Sideric.
You shut your mouth, Marcus.
Good luck.
And don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up. Check in after the deed is done in Hoðr.
Oh, you
You
rest
got it, boss.
assured we will.
We'll have much to discuss.
I don't like Marcus's attitude right
And much
now.
to do.
I know, I'm gonna smack him upside the head.
Good luck,
He
Jotunn
is doubling
Slayers.
down.
Clearly.
We'll be watching. As
All right.
the dust starts blowing away. Gunny. I mean, you don't get much more out of it than... I mean, the dust still absorbs the energy, even as it breaks apart. But it's hard to tell anything more because this time is a little different. This time, the dust starts blowing, but then sucks back, immediately reforming into a tall, slender man
Oh, they're not going to be there at the same time?
in leather
Boo.
armor.
I think that was the point.
Oh, was that the point? Was that the point, OG?
Yeah.
Was that
Did
the
you
point?
want them there at the same time?
Did you want them there at the
Also,
same time, OG? I mean, it's
It was
that many
the
points.
smoke
We'll do
and
what you want.
the dusting, the same dust that came back and made Loki.
Yes.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter.
This
Okay,
doesn't matter to
we're
me,
gonna go
but
with
I
this.
think
We're gonna
that
go
it-
with this. We're gonna.
Okay. So it was the same dust.
It was the same dust reforms into a man in leather armor with his mouth sewn shut. And once again he speaks, and his mouth slightly moves, although it's still sewn shut, but he sounds like his mouth is normal. He says, well, 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 haven't you all been very busy?
Yes, we have.
I mean, yeah, it's what we do.
Very nosy, aren't you all?
What brings you here,
You've
Loki?
met us before, right?
What's your game, Loki?
Well,
Who are you entertaining this time?
I've been keeping an eye on you since we last talked, and you have to admit, I was right.
About what?
How so?
That we wouldn't like what we found?
You didn't like what you found at all, did you?
Actually, I found it quite intriguing. A bit of a twist.
I feel enlightened.
But not all of you, huh? And he turns to Sideric and Marcus.
Well, I'm gonna blatantly lie to Loki. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm very happy with the outcome.
Give me a deception.
As far as I'm concerned, you all are still gods one way or the other, so...
Oh, shut up, Marcus. God.
Oh my god,
you.
Marcus.
Oh my god.
Take that, Loki. I subvert your expectations.
I got a solid 7.
A salad 7?
He just
A
kind
solid
of
7.
just kind of cocks his head at you. I'm sure you seem very happy indeed.
I'm thrilled.
Does Nifra
I get
mock
to
him
finally
like
meet
that?
the love of my life.
No, I was laughing at Josh.
Oh,
Josh
okay.
did that.
Like, let's pay attention. Okay. So I thought. I told you you wouldn't like it, and you didn't. So, lots happened, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
How are we all feeling?
Well, a little annoyed with you at the minute. It
Not
seems
drunk enough
that
to deal with you.
were the one to put the idea into Minnie's head to get her to this position she's in, and now we have to stop her.
Yes, that is correct.
Insight
I
check.
was the one whispering in her ear. Insight.
Rolled an 18 to incite him.
Thank you for the Aesir Intervention, OG. That you.
A 12.
Shrug.
18?
Shrug.
Damn it. That's about the best I can do other than a nat 20 or not.
It's
I
a god! The god of trickery! Says, so how are we feeling? Are we good? Yes? No? Sort of
Look,
upturned our whole lives, have we?
Minnie told us your purpose.
Oh, did she?
And she also told us you're built a little differently than the rest of the gods.
Yes,
be
I'm just
straight with us
built
for-
different, you might say. Yes.
Ugh. Can you just be straight for us for 1 second? What
I'm
is
always straight.
your current purpose?
My current purpose is progression.
And what are you trying to progress?
Well, frankly, I'm sort of trying to save all your asses. Aren't I?
In a
But
way,
Minnie's trying to kill us all.
Not all of you.
not all of us, but in a way you're trying to save our asses if you're really the mastermind behind Minnie's whole thing. But in the process you will be killing people. Lots of people. Not a negligible amount of people.
Drastic situations call for drastic circumstances. Wait, yes, that. Sorry.
And
my
you don't
brain-
I
think-
keep saying that, and I
Mush.
still don't have a fucking elephant.
I thought
do you want
Oðinn said
another
that they'd be they were capable of
Yes.
dealing with this issue.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Oðinn said that the gods, they were capable of dealing with this issue.
They think so, but they can be a bit slow. I took my idea to them first. They didn't like it. How rude.
And you don't think it would be possible with all of this going on that we could, as the Emir came from the ground, return to the ground? Maybe instead of investing all our time in a war effort, we can invest our time in building a civilization beneath the sands.
You want to live underground?
If that means
not.
that we could all live, is that such a sorry solution?
No? Go for it. We'll manage things up here. Marcus?
Tell me, this is for you, Loki, and for the others of the party. What matters whether or not they're AIs or gods? As long as they have the power to do the things that they've done, shouldn't that mean that they're gods one way or the other?
Well, that would make us all gods then.
No. The level of their power.
Oh,
Their level of their reach and influence.
We're getting there, Marcus. We're only level
Really?
10, but we're getting there.
Really? That's kind of the point, isn't it? What makes a god?
Exactly.
We have the powers of gods. Why not just call us gods?
What makes a god is the ability to be worshipped.
And we are worshipped.
He's got a point, Zideric.
So are you guys original creations, or were you guys modeled off of maybe the Emir's existing patrons?
Patrons.
Sure.
Patrons.
Patreon? They subscribe?
Patreons,
Yeah.
yes.
Kinda turns to Gunny,
Patrons.
cocks his head. You're a curious fellow. I really do
am.
like him more than the other one. So glad.
Well, I have this theory between you and I is you have a lot of bad history with this group, and you haven't earned good or bad history with me yet. So
Do you want to be besties? Oh my god,
Not-
we can go get tea? We can have sleepovers? This is gonna be great! I can't wait. Let's ditch these
not
fools.
where I was going to, but
shucks.
I just want you to know that I am taking your words with heavy consideration and not just immediately dismissing them.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much!
I'm not dismissing them either, but
Tea and sleepover actually does sound nice.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't speaking about the whole
Just come
party,
with me.
just some of the party.
And he holds out
Okay.
his hand.
I take his hand.
what?
Does anyone stop him?
But anyways,
No, I want to
Just
see what
the
happens.
right amount of drunk. Let's do this.
He takes his hand?
No one stops him?
No, I don't know what's
I don't
happening.
stop him. But
wanna see what-
actually,
I wanna see what Loki
I might
has
grab.
to show me.
I might grab Cedric's arm as he's reaching out, not to pull him away, but like,
Oh, you coming with?
sure.
You're pulling a Spider-Man?
You reach out. You clasp his hand.
Instant boner.
But that's a story for next time.
No!
Damn it.
You son
You motherfucker.
son of a bitch.
Steve is Loki. He is Loki. God damn it.
I love this fucking show!
It sounded like a Cedric laugh there.
We need to make sure. Loki never did answer me, so we need to make sure at the beginning of next episode to answer that question.
Write it down. What was your question? I forget.
Whether they were original concepts or if they were modeled off of existing gods or people, beings.
Belief systems?
Well, folks,
I wanted to see where that went.
we'll find out next week what happens. Be sure to tune in. Same bat
I'm gonna
time,
roll a new
same bat
character,
channel.
just in case.
Yep, go ahead and roll. No, I'm just kidding. It's cool. We'll find out.
Since we
I
dealt with the
love
dungeon, did we level up?
I was about to say, yes! Level up, baby! Let's go!
Let's go.
Which I level in now.
Another level
Level
paladin.
an elephant.
Can I?
You either level or you get an elephant. It's either or and you never level again. Sorry.
Never again.
Level as a
So-
zookeeper.
Next episode, be sure not to miss it to find out what happens with Loki. Thanks, OG. That was a perfect mwah! Aesir
Love it.
Intervention. Once
was
I
again.
great.
love an Aesir intervention.
Always fun. And we'll see just how our characters level up. What cool new tricks they get.
Looking forward to.
I'm excited.
Spoiler alert, another level paladin.
Oh, I wouldn't have seen that coming.
What? No! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We love you so much. Miss you when I'm not looking at you. And until next time, come with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Copyright, bro.
What makes a god?